Hi, welcome to Western Pacific's Watch channel, and today we're going to look at the Orient Star Retrograde. Now, this is a really interesting watch, I think, particularly for the price. Now, as you probably know, Orient Star is Orient's higher higher end line. So, they're more luxurious, better built, higher quality line of watches. And this one's got the retrograde complications. So if we take a close look at that, you can see at the 12 o'clock point, we've got the power reserve. At the 9 o'clock, we've got the date, and at the bottom there between 5 and 6, we've got the day complication. And they really are, I think, quite useful and interesting complications to have. And they're, it's a different way of displaying the same old information, I guess. Anyway, so how about this watch? What do I like? Well, the first thing I like is the attention to detail. And if you've listened to any of my other videos, you'll know that that's a huge thing for me. First thing that you'll notice on the dial there, if I hold it to the light correctly, is the patterning in the dial. Now this is a black dial, but within that inner ring area, there's like a ribbed patterning. It's really quite attractive. And in each of the complications, it also has different ribbed patterns. Just trying to get a good position there where we're not getting too much light from the window. So that is something that really stands out. Now, also, you've got applied high polished indices, beautifully polished hands with lume down the center. The Orient Star label is applied as well. And it's just an altogether really classy dial. Okay, that's a little bit better. If we take a look at the case, case is, fairly basic, high polish, about 40 millimeters. The crown has a nice little logo there on it. It's the S, or the OS, Orient Star. And the case back. Case back there, you can see movement. So it has some decoration on it. So, yeah, I like the attention to detail in the watch. I like the complications. I like that it's stylishly put together and it's understated. It's not the kind of watch that shouts, "Look at me," anything like that. But once you take a good look at it, there really is a lot to look at, and I like that. The other thing that's good is that it's uncommon. Again, I've never seen anyone wear this watch, so if you strap one on, you're almost guaranteed not to run into people with the same watch as you. Now, I find this watch is really good for wearing under long sleeves. So it's a watch I wear to work quite often. It's sleek enough and small enough, but it's not in any way like a girly watch. It's masculine. It's got this lovely 4-part bracelet with a good quality clasp with a double trigger action. That's all really well made. You can see, even though it's had a fair bit of use, there's very little sign of wear. It's obviously, a really well constructed piece. So yeah, it is masculine, it's a tough watch, and it's still small enough for, dress duties. What do I dislike? Well, same old story. I don't like the exhibition case back, but, you can live with that. It's not, it's not a deal breaker for me. It's just something I prefer not to have. So the question is, if I had my time again, would I buy this watch once more? And I'm a bit undecided on this. I think everything I've said is true. It's a great watch. There's a lot of things I like about it. I think it's beautifully made, in-house Japanese movement, all of that stuff. But you can see the loom there. But to be perfectly honest, I don't see it as anything more than just a watch to wear to work, It's not something that I really get excited about. It's not something that really holds my interest. But it is a very good, practical work watch. It is dressy enough to dress up. There's nothing wrong with the watch. It just doesn't excite me. So at some point I'll sell it for sure. Having said that, I want to talk about the Orient Star brand a little bit. I would buy another Orient Star if they had something that excited me, like something interesting. Now I say that because this watch is really nicely put together. It's beautifully built, great attention to detail. It's just, it really is a high quality watch. So I've got nothing bad to say about the brand. I think the brand's awesome. I just don't get excited by this one in particular, which is a bit rough. It's a bit unfair on the watch, but you like what you like, and there may not be any rhyme or reason to it. So yeah, this one I probably won't keep, but I'm definitely willing to try other Orient watches. And if you've seen my other videos, I've reviewed an Orient Bambino, which is a cheaper watch, and also my Orient 300 meter Pro Saturation Diver. That's a more expensive watch. You'll see I really like those watches, particularly the Saturation Diver. So who would this be suitable for? Okay, I think that this watch would be suitable for someone who wants one watch, no messing around. They want something that looks great, it's going to last forever, it's going to be sophisticated enough, like an all-rounder kind of watch. Something you can wear to work, something you can wear out on the weekend. You know, you can wear this with short sleeves even. It's just big enough, you know, so it'll look. It's got that, no, not tool watch, but it's got that profile that make it big enough to wear with short sleeves. That's kind of the buyer I would imagine would be perfect for this watch. You know, I could see this watch running for 20, 30 years on daily duty, you know, getting used and I don't want to say abused, but, you know, general watch use and, you know, and starring. So that's who I think this watch would be for. It doesn't really fit my needs at the moment. Although I will keep using it as a work watch. I do think it is an excellent watch though, and if you're looking at it, if you like it, I would recommend it for sure. And I definitely recommend the Orient Star brand. They make some really good watches, high quality watches, unique watches as well. I mean, you know, you wear these things in most of the world and no one will even have a clue what they are. They'll appreciate how it looks, they'll appreciate the quality of it, but they won't. You know, most people don't have a clue, and that's really awesome. Okay, so let me know what you think. If you're an Orient owner, you know, drop me a line. Tell me what you think about the different Orient brands, and is there something I should be looking at as my next Orient watch? Okay, till then, Western Pacific signing out.